Who?
Ambassador should inform them.
Who?
Should they come, the president?
Are they there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we will. Thomas is a panicking guy. He always gets panic.
That's what president.
We will inform. How does we? I don't need to be informed about it.
Yeah. Hello? They will let you know.
Why not like this? Then yeah. It's not on, eh? It's not on. It's on. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's just testing. I would like to humbly request that we all take up our seats. We are very close to start the program. Let us all get to our seats. Thank you. Yeah.
The other mic. Only when it's
Yeah, and it's going to be done there.
Yeah, when
Yes.
it's launching.
Yes. What is it for?
It's for my mic, for my camera. I'm from One Africa TV. Yeah, it's picking up the sound from here.
Okay. Maybe while we are still waiting to start, please take care of your cell phone. They are a very good instrument to have, but they can also be very disturbing. So either on silence or off completely, which I think is not possible. Also, in case if you are new to this building, the restrooms are outside there. If you go through the last door, you go straight, they will be on your right. And there are protocol officers there to be able to direct you. Thank you. May we all rise for the arrival of His Excellency, President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madam Genkos, the Vice President, and Madam Bumba, Minister of Home Affairs and Immigration. Please remain standing. May we all remain standing for the national and AU anthem. Please be seated. Your Excellency, Dr. Hage Gottfried Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency Nangob Mbumba, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madam Buba, Honorable Dr. Albert Kawana, Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Honorable Dr. Daniel Kashkoro, Deputy Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Lieutenant General Sebastian Letunga, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Honorable Christine Hubes, Minister in the Presidency, Deputy Commissioner General Ana Rosa Kachvena, Namibia Correctional Service, Mr. Johannes Gamamab, I didn't see him here, Governor of the Bank of Namibia, if he's around, distinguished executive directors from different OMAs, especially Mr. Maritz, who is really the owner of this program, media senior government officials, media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Leonard Ipungu, the Chief of Protocol, and I'll be directing this program this morning, which is really the launch of the new look of the national identity documents of the Republic of Namibia. The program has been well distributed. We will follow as it is, and hopefully within an hour or so, we will be done. We, however, have modifications on the program. His Excellency statement will be, or the keynote speaker will be done by the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, and Safety and Security. His Excellency, President of the Republic, he will then launch the new look identity documents. Having said that, Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, I now have the honor to invite Honorable Christine Hubers, Minister in the Presidency, to deliver her welcoming remarks. Honorable Minister.
Director of Ceremony, Your Excellency Dr. Hage Kenko, President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Vice President and Madam Mbumba, Honorable Dr. Albert Kawana, Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Honorable Dr. Daniel Kashikola, Deputy Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Lieutenant General Sebastian Deitunga, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Deputy Commissioner Anna Rosa Kachivena of the Namibian Correctional Services, distinguished invited guests, senior officials, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It is my singular honor to welcome you to this historic occasion marking the official launch of the new look national identity for citizens, permanent resident permit holders, and refugees here at State House. This morning's launch marks a significant milestone in our country's efforts in advancing towards digitizing services in line with the e-governance policy adopted in 2014. Your Excellency, electronic identification systems generate a variety of benefits for citizens and corporates, for it enables seamless access to services and improves security to prevent fraud and forgery, among others. Your Excellency, today as we establish and consolidate our digital presence, digital identity presence, we join a number of other African countries that have already adopted the new look identity documents in Africa. This is a welcome development because e-governance features prominently in our country's goals, especially as we move towards the fourth industrial revolution. This innovation is therefore commendable and a welcome step in the right digital direction for our country. In conclusion, Your Excellency, it is my honor to welcome you once again to the launch of the new look national identity card for citizens, permanent resident permit holders, and refugees. And I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for the welcoming remarks. Distinguished guests, please feel free Feel relaxed. You are now welcome to the State House. It is now my honor to invite the cultural group to come forward to give us at least one or two selections. Cultural group. I think they deserve another round of applause. Wonderful. And you can see really a culture unique in diverse. This group reflects the culture, different culture of Namibia. So we thank them very much for performance. The next item on our program is the moment we are waiting. I now have the distinct honor to invite on podium the Honorable Dr. Albert Kawana, the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration and Safety, to take the podium. Honorable Minister, floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Ipumbu, the director of our proceedings today. Your Excellency, Dr. Hage Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia. Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madame Mbumba. Honorable, my dear sister, Christine Hoibes, Minister in the Presidency. Honorable Dr. Daniel Kashkola, Deputy Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security. My dear brother, Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Executive Directors here present. I see State House is represented, International Relations is represented, Home Affairs is represented, and maybe others who are here. Let me stand by the protocol as established for the sake of time. Over a month ago, on 16 September 2021, Namibia joined the rest of the international community to celebrate International Identity Day, which is anchored on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 16.9. The goal calls for legal identity for all, including birth registration by 2030. It was a moment to reflect on how Namibia has done in securing legal identity for all. This day will now be observed every year to remind ourselves that until every person in Namibia has a legal identity, social progression will not be a reality for all. The resultant effect of not having a legal identity is there. It includes exclusion, which some have termed the scandal of invisibility. We do not want to be part of this scandal. legal identity can only be established through a formal registration with the relevant authority authorized by law. In this regard, the legal authority is the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security. Indeed, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia, always reminds us that no one should be left out. Today, I have the honor to witness the official launch of Namibia's new look identity documents by His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia. Allow me, therefore, to use this opportunity to express on behalf of the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, our profound appreciation and gratitude to His Excellency the President for finding time in his busy schedule to officially launch Namibia's new look identity documents. Your Excellency, thank you very much. As a country, we have made progress in establishing legal identity for our citizens. According to the 2016 Namibia Intercensal Demographic Survey published by the Namibia Statistics Agency on birth registration and identity documents, the survey revealed the following information. 1. 87.8% of the population had Namibian birth certificates, and 2. 82.9% of the eligible population group, that is people aged 16 and above, were in possession of identity documents. The survey was carried out more than 5 years ago. I'm sure today more Namibians are in possession of birth certificates and ID cards. The next survey was supposed to be carried out last year, but due to COVID, it was not possible to carry out that survey. It is important to reflect on these facts because some Namibians tend to only magnify challenges but do not acknowledge the path that we have walked to achieve the milestones that now constitute our achievements. These achievements were possible through deliberate brick-by-brick interventions towards improving birth and ID registration. Key among them, the bricks we have laid are the following. 1. Migrating from the old framework ID system dating back to the 1970s to the development and deployment of electronic national population registration system, which was developed right here in Namibia. The system was locally designed by the Office of the Prime Minister. The tool is used to manage a person's civil profile from the cradle to the grave. It covers, for example, birth, adoption, marriage, divorce, identity document, and death. 2. The introduction of the electronic birth, death, and notification systems. Under these systems, health officials at both state and private health facilities are able to notify all birth and death occurring in those facilities as soon as they occur. The e-birth notification system is intended to secure a child's legal identity from birth by recording the details of the mother as well as that of the child. 3. Civil registration hospital-based offices were also introduced in order to shorten distances for parents and caregivers in registering the birth of the children before mothers and children are discharged from hospitals. 4. The integrated SAFES outreach programs were also introduced where the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, especially the civil registration and the Namibian police, team up with the Ministry of Health and Social Services as well as the Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare, to go out to the communities and render services together. Both registration, child registration for social grants, and immunization are brought under one roof. At the same time, police officers are available to certify documents and take statements on the spot. I'm pleased with this coordinated approach because it enables our people to access important services under one roof. 5, mobile outreach program to schools and hard-to-reach communities was also introduced to register those who cannot reach the civil registration offices. The program is mainly used in the Kunene region, where some places are extremely difficult to reach due to the terrain. The ministry continues to innovate, hence today's launch. New measures have been put in place in order to ensure continuous civil registration and identity management. Today, the ministry is adding another brick to the civil registration and identity document system, a new look ID for Namibia. The new look ID will have the following features. 1, the fingerprint system will be replaced by a quick response code. And 2, the barcode will be replaced by a machine-readable zone. The new look ID will be more secure as the QRC and MRZ will contain elements that will be read by a machine and they are not easy to forge. Likewise, with these new features, we can engage neighboring countries to consider using the ID cards as travel documents. The ID cards are compatible with the specifications of the International Civil Aviation Organization. The world is moving towards electronic innovation. I am happy to say that Africa is also moving with the world. In this regard, a number of African countries have already adopted new look IDs, such as Botswana, South Africa, Malawi, Uganda, Nigeria, Cameroon, Djibouti, Gabon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Mauritania, Mauritius, Zambia, Sao Tome and Principe, Cape Verde, Guinea-Bissau, Lesotho, Niger, and Sierra Leone. The advantage of the new IDs is that they can be linked to e-governance. This is a welcome development because e-governance has featured prominently in our country's goals. The e-governance policy for the public sector of Namibia was published in 2005. In April 2014, the e-government strategic action plan for the public service of Namibia was launched. It covers a period of 2014 to 2018. The main objective was to support and simplify the administration, service delivery, and government interaction with individuals and businesses, as well as within government itself, through the use of information and communication technology. It is against this background that the ministry can serve as a hub for e-governance. There is therefore a need to strengthen home affairs systems, especially the population register, in order to enable both public and private sectors to verify identity documents on the population register. The benefits will be a ripple effect for other industries. Financial crimes will reduce. Social grants will be issued only to those who are verified to be alive. Ghost employees will be a thing of the past. Banks, insurance companies, and other financial institutions will operate with ease because financial fraud will be minimized. The biometric system will replace the outdated fingerprint system, which requires paper and ink, another unnecessary cost. I'm also pleased to note that The inclusion of the new features to the IDs has no additional financial implications. The additional features will be printed by the ministry right here in Windhoek. The printing of our new look ID cards does not involve the use of ink. Instead, leather engraving will be used. We came from the older IDs issued according to tribal setups to SA IDs, to SWA IDs, to the current Namibian IDs, and now the new look IDs. That is how things are done, step by step. Our current IDs will continue to be in use because the migration to the new IDs will be done in gradual progression. Those applying for duplicates and the new IDs will be issued with the new look IDs from today after His Excellency the President has launched. New ID applications will be issued without charge, meaning they will be free. However, duplicates will be charged for in order to encourage our citizens to take care of their ID cards. Currently, we still have many uncollected IDs in our offices. Allow me, therefore, to take this opportunity to appeal to those Namibian citizens who have not yet collected their IDs to approach the regional offices of our ministry to collect their IDs. In this regard, I appeal to our national leaders, traditional leaders, religious leaders, and community leaders to encourage those who have not yet collected their IDs to do so. This will enable our people to use the ID cards to access public services more easily. It is now my honor and privilege to kindly invite the President of the Republic of Namibia, His Excellency Dr. Hage Godfrey Geingob, to officially launch the new ID look. Your Excellency, Common President, may I invite you, but I'm coming there, Common President, because we are told that because of the camera, it's better to do it maybe here.
You may be seated, please. The nation building, a Namibian house I'm talking about, is to start with the people we saw here. I said that of cultural groups, we must see all other ethnic groups coming together, practicing together, dance together. That I said my inauguration, first one, it's starting, still far away from success. I saw many missing here, Herero, Germans and Afrikaners must come so that they can all play together. You see the flags there. We have the AU and Namibian flag. Now we are going to launch now ID to identify us as Namibians. But hope will be that I can use this ID to cross over to Botswana. We talk about unity, African unity one day, that we can have one continent, one identity, but we are still divided. And this is the beginning, that we have an ID that will allow free movement of people. That's a key element of African unity, that people must move freely, people and goods. If you cannot move in freely, how can you say we are forming that movement of unity of Africa? So that's why today it's a very important date. It's a first baby step that we are taking to launch the new IDs, improve one's own security aspects. Minister the Line Minister explained to you, but I'm having great pleasure and privilege to launch these new, improved, modern, high-tech IDs. And I think I will be given the first one.
Are also available internationally when you put it through the machine, just like your passport, e-passport that we have. So that's why they will be able to be used in place of passports to cross countries. This is for Namibian citizens, which I hand over to His Excellency the President to launch. The first one will be for Namibian citizens. Your Excellency.
You don't know what I am launching. This is the first one that I'm taking myself. It's mine. It looks very nice, thinner, but this is your ID. You can move around. And I would like us to move to Botswana. President and I already agreed that we must from now on use IDs instead of passports. So that's mine.
And Your Excellency, this one is for permanent resident holders. This is a sample because the very first one, the national one, will have to be given first to the first citizen, His Excellency the President. After that, because these are just sample specimens, so but once the President has launched, this will be now be used by Namibian permanent resident permit holders. And may I now give His Excellency the President to launch it also as a second ID. Your Excellency.
Do you have any permanent resident here? I'm now launching this beautiful one for you. Don't say it's discrimination. We are citizens. You are permanent residents. So there's a difference. Mine is different from yours, but we all have Namibian ID. So permanent, this is mine, huh? And this is for permanent residents. I launch it.
Your Excellency, I watched an extensive coverage when you were in Europe especially. And you said, even when you were in the Americas, you said Namibia is a child of international solidarity. Now for Namibia, possibly will be the very first country to have IDs for refugees. Namibia is a beacon of peace and stability, notwithstanding what other people are saying. Most of these people who want to seek refuge and peace and stability, they come to Namibia. That's why we have a number of refugees. So this is the very first ID to be launched by His Excellency, which will be carried by refugees, recognized refugees. Your Excellency, I will be an honor to invite you to launch again the third and last ID.
This is a very important one. Some of us, well, all over Arab people's countries, we never had this kind of a thing to identify us. So Namibia is first, I think, to recognize them, but no one must feel left out. If others have cards, refugee doesn't have a card. So there are different types, but they are all cards. So I'm really glad to launch this first ever card for our brothers and sisters who come from other countries and seek refuge, safety. That's where the word refugee comes from, to seek refuge So I'm launching this one now today. You are not, my man, you are sleeping. This is a very important one. Okay, I know your focus. Okay.
And then now, Your Excellency, may I invite you, Comrade President, to give the second ID, national ID, to His Excellency the Vice President and Madame Bumba. This one is for the First Lady, President.
They didn't invite the First Lady, I don't know why, but I'm taking that now. My colleague, you come after me. Now, as you can see, number 2 is getting number 2 card. You must use it properly.
Thank you very much.
And Madam, congratulations. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, there are only 4 people who have it. You must go and apply for yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Comrade Minister, for the job well done. His Excellency, President of our Republic, have launched the new look ID, national ID, but we've also noted that we've honored those who are living with us, maybe permanent residents, as well as refugees. They will be carrying our national identity. This is really a good move, good intention, good feeling for our country, more so that we are informed. We may use it even to cross into our neighbor countries. I think we deserve to give ourselves a very round of applause. May I invite the cultural group to give us just one selection, please? Once again, I thank the cultural group for their wonderful, outstanding performance, depict our culture in diversity. Really, they did a good job there. We are coming very close to the end of our program this morning in the hall, and I will have the honor to invite Honorable Minister or Deputy Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security to deliver the vote of thanks. Honorable Minister, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, the Director of Proceeding. Your Excellency, Dr. Hage Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency, Nangolo Mbumba, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, and Madam Mbumba, Honorable Dr. Abed Kawana, Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Honorable Christine Hubes, Minister in the Presidency, Lieutenant General Sebastian Aitota Ndeitunga, the Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Deputy Commissioner General of Namibia Correctional Service, Ana Rosa Kasivena, all protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be given this opportunity to give a vote of thanks to the dignitaries who have graced this event with their presence. First and foremost, allow me, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Namibia, to thank you sincerely for taking time from your busy schedule to be here with us at this very important event, and for agreeing to officiate at the launch of the new look identity card for Namibia. The identity card you have launched today paved the way towards the realization of, towards the realization of that good initiative. I can confirm that during the Your Excellency, would like to thank you for agreeing to officiate the launch of the new look identity for Namibia. This identity card you have launched today paved the way towards the realization of that good initiative. I can confirm that during the Joint Permanent Commission on Defense and Security between Botswana and Namibia in Swakopmund during the period of 13 to 16 September, it was resolved that this matter of using the ID between by the Namibian residents crossing into Botswana and vice versa, as should be accelerated. The Ministry of Home Affairs, Safety and Security is therefore seized with it. I'm sure that in the shortest while, we will report back to you on the progress in this matter. Let me also take this opportunity to thank the First Lady and Madam Gengos for being present at this event. In the same vein, thank His Excellency Vice President Nangolo Mbumba and Madam Mbumba, Honorable Dr. Abed Kawana and all other ministers for gracing this event with their presence. To the media, we appreciate that you have come to witness the event and are sure that you will transmit this message to the general public as they were delivered. To the organizers of this event, this could not have been a success without your participation in the arrangement. Again, allow me, Your Excellency, to thank all those who made the time to be here. With these few words, I thank you all.
Since I didn't hear the Deputy Minister thank himself, let me take this opportunity to thank you, Comrade, for the vote of thanks that we just delivered. A few announcements. When we end the program, please, we are all invited to have a group photo in the foyer. There will also be a light meal served. So we are all invited. Your Excellency, Comrade President, Your Excellency, Comrade VP, and Madam, Honorable Ministers, Executive Directors, Advisors, Service Chiefs, and all invited guests, we have now come to the end of the program in the hall, and may I respectfully request that we all rise for the AU and National Anthem.
Namibia, motherland, we love thee.
Thank you. We remain standing to allow His Excellency and entourage to exit the hall, and we follow. Thank you.